Hey guys, we're here with Angela Langlots, and it was a big hit at the webinar. She had went over a way that she had discovered to actually make money through social media management. It has nothing to do with SEO. It was one of the more creative things that I'd ever seen before because you don't have to know anything. All you have to know is if a business has a Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, or anything like this, Angela has found a way for you to make money. And that's what's amazing about it. So if you're a beginner and you're looking a way to get started, to get your foot in the door, to start earning a little bit of money to possibly pay for your OMG membership or even cover some, miscellaneous bills in your house, this is what I think is one of the most creative things that I've seen come across OMG in a long time. So what I'm going to do is just, Angela, if you can tell me how you kind of came up with this method and how you've been successful with it, just to give someone some background, that would be fantastic.
Sure, Cotton. So talking about this SEO splitting, I started thinking about, small businesses and how they need these social media pages. But then the problem that they run into after we create these social media pages for them is that they don't have the time to actually post content to them. Because think about it. If you want to make one Facebook post every business day, that means every month you're going to have to create roughly 20 to 22 pieces of content. Then you're going to have to post it, right? So it creates a big problem for people because, how do you create 22 pieces of quality content? Really hard, okay? So I decided that there must be a way to offer affordable social media services. And so I just started Googling. Google's our friend, right? I just started Googling, outsource social media, and I came across this website. I'll show you here. It's called retortal.com. And what Retortal does is they have white label social media marketing. White label meaning that it looks to the client like it's coming from us. It's branded with our label. We get a dashboard with our logo on it. It's completely seamless. The customer doesn't know that it's coming from Retortal, and that means that we can mark it up to whatever price we want. Now bear in mind that social media management is actually pretty expensive. The reason why it's expensive is because it's a lot of work to produce 20 pieces of quality content a month and post that faithfully every single day. In fact, in 2012, I read that people were paying on the average $1,000 a month to have someone manage their Facebook page for their business. That is out of reach for most small business owners. They just can't afford it.
Yeah, that's very interesting. So one of the things is, guys, if you don't know what SEO splitting is, there is a module that you can go back and watch that's right under my name. So if you don't know what SEO splitting is, but I'll just give you a brief synopsis of it. It's basically offering a business owner something at a very affordable price. Like you're just going to build a Facebook business, Twitter business, LinkedIn business, and sell it to them at a very cheap price, $19, or sell it for, a 2-pack, $38, something like that. But what Angela's done is she's created a new form of SEO splitting, which is, you can bypass all of that. You can offer to build them a Facebook business page, or you can do what Angela's doing and just offer to say, hey, look, I can offer to do your social media and manage that for you. And Angela, what are the reasons, or I've never done social media management before, so you're gonna have to educate everyone. What are the most important reasons why someone should want to hire someone to manage their social media accounts?
Well, and let me too, the customer has to have a Facebook account, right? Sure. So you can go in and you can say, for a souvenir picture of Andy Jackson, that's a $20 bill, I will create social media accounts for you. I will create a Twitter page. I will create a Facebook page, okay? So they need to have that. But the reason why they need social media management is because business owners are clueless, okay? They are too busy running their businesses to pay attention to this stuff. It's a lot of work to produce quality content on a regular basis. And even if a business owner could do it for, say, a week or 2 weeks, there's all more pressing that they need to attend to, okay? So the business owner needs to do what they do best, which is run their business. And then they need to hire out doing the social media management. And the reason why businesses need social media is because it allows them to keep in touch with, I like to call it their tribe. Okay, so they have followers, they have people that like their business. For businesses like restaurants, for example, wouldn't it be great if you notice on Thursday evening that you don't have very many reservations? You could get on Twitter as a business and you could tweet to your followers, hey, running a special tonight, free dessert with dinner for two, okay? And then get people in the door. So that's what people can do with social media. For people like attorneys and doctors, you can use social media to build relationships with business to business clients. So if you're an attorney that specializes in law, you could use LinkedIn, for example, to post things that are of interest to your human resources managers. You could have a Facebook group that a LinkedIn group that you post to. So Retortal also offers packages that include, let me just show you right here.
You know what, so we can just segue into that also, and then you can move right into this. The next question that everyone's going to have is Angela, this sounds great, but how can we make money in OMG doing this?
Okay, well, let me just show you. So you can see here, there are kind of two levels. This is optimal social content, okay, which starts out at $84 a month for a single platform. That's what we pay, okay? And then there's this social content booster, which starts out at $42.95 a month. That's what we pay, okay?
What's the difference between the two?
Well, it's just a matter of how much you get. So social content booster, for example, for the single platform, you're going to get one daily Facebook post or one daily LinkedIn post or 2 daily tweets, okay? Mm-hmm. With the optimal social content, you're going to get 4 to 7 daily tweets. If you choose single platform, okay, you're going to get 4 to 7 daily tweets, or you're going to get 2 daily posts and 3 weekly image posts, or you're going to get 2 daily LinkedIn posts. So you can have all 3 platforms if you want to, okay? So what we can do is we can mark this up. Now remember, what I told you is that the average small business is paying somebody $1,000 a month to manage their Facebook business page, okay? And I just think that's completely insane. But it costs money to produce quality content. So with this, say for example, we could tell the client, listen, I will manage your Facebook page for $300 a month. And look at the profit that you get, okay? So you're paying Retortal $84 a month, and you're bringing in $300 a month. That's over $200 in profit. You do nothing, okay? Basically, you connect them with Retortal through your dashboard. You can set them up on a dashboard. I can show you what the dashboard looks like in a minute. But you hook them up with Retortal, and Retortal does everything. And I've looked at their content. I was really, really concerned about the quality of the content because I'm not going to give my clients anything that doesn't pass muster with me. And, I was on law review for 2 years, so I'm pretty darn picky about everything. I get out my little red editor's pencil, I like to say. So I really checked out to make sure, and I grilled them a little bit. I said, listen, you guys are in Britain. I want American English. They're like, no problem. If you are in the US, we have US people writing your stuff. And that's really, you can tell the difference between British English and American English, right? So they have native English speakers in your country who are writing this content. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they get it down so low. I don't really care as long as they perform, right?
Sure. Let me ask you a question. Have you had any clients want you to handle all 3 platforms? And have you found out if Retortal can do Pinterest or any other social properties? Have you investigated that?
This is what they offer. They offer Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn. And the reason why they can't really do things like Instagram and Pinterest is because, those are apps that are like, especially Instagram, on your mobile phone, okay? So they have no way really of getting that kind of content, right? Sure. I mean, I suppose they could, I know there are some platforms where you can post to Instagram from your PC or your desktop computer, but it's just not what they do. Okay, it's just not what they do. I know that you can use some tools like IFTTT, if this then that.com. You can use those to push out content. I think to Instagram and Pinterest. I'm not really sure. I don't remember research about this a couple of weeks ago, but you can investigate that. That's a tool that you can use. You can certainly do the opposite way. You can have your Instagram and Pinterest show up in Facebook. That's certainly doable through IFTTT. So, this is not a comprehensive solution for social media accounts that involve a lot of visuals, but it does work for tweets and Facebook posts and LinkedIn posts.
Sure. Now, have you had anyone take the two platforms or the three platforms, or are you seeing that most people just go with the single platform?
It really depends on what kind of business they are. For example, like I was giving you the example of the attorney and the doctor, right? Like you want to build your personal brand, okay? That's probably better done on LinkedIn and Facebook, okay? If you're if you're a boutique owner or a restaurant owner or some other kind of retail business owner that periodically just needs to get a bunch of people into your shop, Twitter is really good for that, Facebook too as well. But the thing about Facebook is that not everything that you post in Facebook shows up in people's Facebook feeds, okay? With Twitter, everything that you tweet shows up in your followers' feeds, okay? So that is the advantage of Twitter. If you could just afford one thing and you were a small business, I would say go with Twitter. If you are a business professional and you can only afford one platform, I would say go with LinkedIn, because that's where you're going to meet your business-to-business contacts.
Great. And what sort of pricing are you willing to share people? What sort of pricing that you're using to? Sure.
Yeah. So I made up this little chart for myself and just kind of tweaked it. Now, keep in mind that these are all these packages here. This retortal fee. Okay, this corresponds to this optimal social content, I think. 4276,101. Let me just look. 76,152. Hold on, I have to go back and forth here.
That's
sorry.
Okay.
I don't know. I think I mixed the two. Oh, here we go. So I mixed these up, right? So my entry level offering uses this $76.95 a month, okay, for two of the platforms. So that's right. So the social optimizer is
sure. Yeah, that's the very first one.
So I just picked, right, because I was like, okay. Right. How much do I want to make off of each client a month? I want to make about $200, right? And fine, when I posted this on the group, people were like, "Ooh, $200 a month? That's just stupid." Whatever. Nobody said stupid, but yeah, I could tell what they were thinking. But you don't get it. All I have to do is make the sale. All right. If they're inclined to do social media, or if they're already doing social media, they know what a pain in the butt it is. It's a pretty easy sale. Okay. Especially when you tell them how they can use it. And they have the opportunity into the dashboard and post whatever else they want, right? So, I'm thinking about, just doing this, making this single platform available for like $147 a month, okay? So maybe I only make $100, big deal. It makes it, I would rather get $100 than $0, okay? So if I get a boutique owner who says, I only have $147 to spend, what can you do for me? I'll say, listen, I will give you 2 daily tweets and I will give you this dashboard. I want to show you the dashboard. So if you go to my site and I go to social media marketing,
I think one of the things that while you're bringing that up is people need to understand that even though that's not a lot of money to be made, that adds up very quickly. If you're starting out in OMG, and you really don't understand search engine optimization, because it took me probably 60 days to get a good grasp on everything. And I know it took you around the same amount of time. You're learning information. You're doing stuff. You're fired up. You want to make money. This is what you can do to almost pay for your OMG monthly cost of membership. And all you need to do is go out and find 2 or 3 people that are going to pay a couple $100. And now you're making money online by just signing them up for this. So this is a dashboard that what we're seeing on the screen right now. Is this a dashboard of your business or what the owner would see?
Okay, this is a demo. Okay. So what I did was I contacted Retortal and I said, hey, super interested in what you have. What can you show me? And they said, okay, here's some demo information. Here's what other people are doing. So what they have is they have these case studies, right? So this is a case study for Harness Digital in the UK, okay? So he added a social media section to his website, and this is what it looks like, okay? So you can go see what somebody else has done. So, and this is pretty cool. He's put a slider here with some screenshots from the dashboard, okay? And here's his online demo. So you click on his online demo, you can access the demo, okay? I have that on my website too. I'm gonna put this slider, I like this slider thing. So if you go to my website, here's my demo. It says check out our demo. And it has pricing information here, tells people exactly what they get, takes them to a subscription, or a subscription page where they can buy. If they want to learn more about social media management, that's here. Here's why you need to hire a social media management company. We got to give Google their keywords, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
let me ask you a question.
So,
I just noticed something on pricing. Are you charging someone $299 startup fee plus the first month before you get started?
Yeah, and
okay.
I don't know if you noticed.
So that's an
Retortal
additional
does
money.
charge.
So that's
Go ahead.
additional money that you're making, or does Retortal charge that to get started?
Okay, Retortal does charge a fee to get started, but this month they're not charging a fee. So you see what they do is they charge a fee to get set up, $118.95. Okay, so you can charge $199 to get set up and still make some profit off that. Okay, I'm going to charge $299 to get set up because I know that Retortal is going to send them this big questionnaire that asks them all about their business. They're going to feel like they're getting a ton of value. Okay, and so I figure it's worth that this month to get people to sign up. I said, it's Love Social Media Month. So if you want to sign up for a social media package, it's $99, but you have to do it before the end of the month.
Got it. Understand now. Cool.
So here's the control panel. All right. Now this is just a demo. I'm going to get rid of this start the tour thing. Anybody that wants can go to retortal.com and look at that demo site and go in and see what the dashboard looks like. Okay, so you can see what Retortal does is they schedule content 7 days in advance, right? So you can actually go in here and delete posts that you don't like. If you're no, I don't like that. You can go in and you can delete that. You can also edit it, right? So I can go in here and edit this tweet if I want to. It's kind of slow loading. I'm not sure whether it's probably my bandwidth. Texas has the slowest internet in the union. Yay.
Yeah, but no, that's like great. That I mean, they're showing this type of detail. That they're going to do it 7 days in advance, and you can also, if there's something that you want to replace it with, you're able to do that as well. So that's actually pretty cool. So when you sign up a client, they get access to their own personal portal like this. Correct? Yes,
and look at it. It's branded. Yeah. Okay, it's branded with my logo.
Right. That's fantastic.
And it's got a link back to my website, Yahoo.
Right. Sure.
If I want to create a tweet, so I can say free dessert, hashtag free dessert tonight at my cafe.
Right. So this is pretty cool also. So if one of your clients was to call you up and say, listen, can you get out a tweet for us? It's really important. Do you offer that or?
Nope.
Nope. So in other words, they would have to do this themselves.
They would log on to their dashboard. Okay. So they have a dashboard that's branded. It has their own password and their email. Okay. They want to go in and tweet some stuff, then they need to go in and do it. I'm going to create, a video that shows them how to do it and how to use the dashboard. But I'm not going to do any of that. I don't want to produce content on social media. I don't want to get into that business at all. This is completely hands-off. It's the only reason why I'm doing it, Cotton. Otherwise, social media is just too much trouble for the money. I can make much more money selling people SEO.
Exactly. Great. So I just think this is a fantastic way for a lot of people to just get their feet wet and make some money online right away. and not really
Right.
know anything. All you have to do is open your mouth and ask a business owner, do you have a Facebook? Do you have a LinkedIn? And do you have a Twitter? And they say, yes. Are you posting content on it regularly? I do social media management. It's pretty fantastic, and the prices are pretty great. Would you be interested? I mean, it's that simple. You can put $200 in your pocket. You get 5 clients. That's $1,000. You've covered OMG costs. Or, I mean, just think about it. I mean, that could pay for someone's rent, pay for car payment, insurance, medical insurance, whatever else, by just having 4 or 5 people that you do this to. But what I really loved about it is that when you go out and do SEO splitting and sell this $19, you can then hit them for more fees. So in search engine optimization, we're always looking for other ways to make money or other ways to impress people. The bottom line is this can actually retain people. So if you're slow on your SEO, but they love your social media management and what you've set up for them, that buys you a little extra time. Or if an algorithm hit and their site jumped back a few positions, it'll give you an extra few weeks to kind of correct it and keep them calm because they're so happy with your social media management. And it's another way to get an extra couple $100 out of them a month. So I just think this is fantastic that all you have to do is set it up once and just walk away, and you don't have to do anything. So it's kind of a no-brainer. Plus, what I like about this is a business, this is sort of evergreen. So in other words, with SEO, how I generally sell it, and I think I've changed a lot of people's minds, is I generally give them an end date of when we're going to stop SEO. But the great part about this is there's no need for them to stop this. They can continue this on for 6 months, a year, 2 years. So let's stop and look at it. When we're looking at $200 a month profit, each client should bring you $2,400 a year. I mean, just think about that. You get 10 clients, you've just made yourself $24,000. I mean, just for opening up your mouth. I mean, that's like pretty amazing. And even if you're working a full-time job, who wouldn't want to be able to get $24,000 extra dollars a year? You're not going to be able to get that sort of a raise from your job. If you went to your boss and asked him for a $24,000 raise, he's going to tell you to get out. So that's why I'm really impressed by how you came up with this, to find something to set it, forget it, walk away, and for OMGers to make money right now. Not, oh, you have to learn this, know all the rules of Google and do this, but this is something that can be done today. Today. I mean, as soon as someone watches this video, I think you're crazy for not offering this to all your current SEO clients. And what you can do is even offer more. Remember, Angela's just kind of giving you the blueprint of what she's doing. Guys, there's no reason why you can't say, hey, look, I want to make $400 a month profit. It's possible. It's very possible. And, get 10 clients. Look at that. That's an extra $4K in a month. That's almost, $52,000 a year. It's crazy. So that's why I'm excited about this and why I wanted to shoot this module and video for you. Is there anything else that you want to go over, add about this, or there's something that I miss?
Cotton, I think it's really important that we teach them how to use it too.
Sure.
For example, I touched on this a little bit already, but if the client is a boutique or a restaurant, LinkedIn is probably not going to be the best thing for them, but Twitter is going to be fabulous for them. Okay. So you show them how to use it, right? If you show people how to use Facebook and ask their clients for Facebook reviews, okay, that you want to show them the benefits of using social media for their business. So for example, if you tell the client, listen, one of the things that people can do is they can leave you reviews on Facebook. So here I to ask your clients, when the bill comes, put a little card on there and tell them they can have cards made up, online for cheap, and maybe make up a template for them. You can use your Facebook reviews to boost your business, right? So we just need to teach them a little bit how to use social media as well, and that's incumbent upon us, but that's so easy to learn. There are so many ideas online about how to attract and keep a tribe, a following on social media, and offering people deals and specials via your Facebook page or your Twitter feed is probably the best way to get new followers.
Sure. That sounds fantastic. Is there anything else that you'd like to go over, add about this? I mean, everything that you've shown us is fantastic, and I'm sure that every OMG is excited to go out and start implementing this right away.
Okay, so I made this flyer. I'll be uploading this. It's a PDF. I just want people to see, what I'm doing. So, you can feel free to rip it off at will.
Sure.
Put your own logo on. It's super easy. I mean, I just created this in Google Docs. It's no big deal. So
Cool.
That's what I did.
Great. We will get that from you, and we will upload it into the members area for people to download. And very, very, very generous offering all this information to us. We could have kept this to yourself, and generous with you allowing the members to have the PDF of how you're even getting this SEO splitting moving. And once again, this is something that can be used at trade shows. It can be used at, I know that you've been successful at BNI. So there's a lot of different ideas. That's kind of a whole different module and other stuff that we can go into. But we just wanted to focus on social media management and how you've been able to automate it, set it, forget it, walk away, and pull in a few $100s profit, and how you can add it to existing SEO clients. And once again, this is Angela's pricing. If you think you can get more out of them, go ahead. And how you can also make money off SEO splitting. If you don't know what that is, like I said, once again, go back and watch the module that I have on SEO splitting and how this all just kind of all fits together perfectly. So Angela, I just want to thank you very much. And you've been very generous with everything. And we look forward for more great ideas from you very soon.
Great. Thanks, Cotton. City on a Hill.
All right. Bye.